Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light, and today I'm going to do a June reading. And this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs of Aquarius. So if you have it on your chart, it might actually resonate with you. I will also leave a link up here and in the description box below. If you would like a private reading from me, you can just go ahead and book your reading from there. I also want to thank every single one of you for being an amazing support to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want, okay? Let's jump into your reading and let's see what is coming your way. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's actually some good news, unexpected news coming forward. It's really soon. It is like actually in a closer date that you're actually anticipating, probably. I see there's a legal paper here, and it's divided into half. In one part there's a person, in another part there's another person, and they are actually turning their back towards each other. I don't feel like they are, they have any type of like feud in between, but it seems like this is a disagreement. I see here, kind of looks like a giraffe with a long neck, and there is actually a Capricorn, a goat energy. This can be actually causing them to turn their back each other, is the maybe stubbornness. Okay, stubbornness can be causing this. Okay, that's why they're not talking anymore, they're not communicating. This can be about a contract, this can be like maybe inheritance matters, something that maybe you're in discussion with someone in your life. You are feeling like you actually need to, you know, maybe you don't need to make an agreement with this person, and they feel the same way, which is not the best way to resolve conflicts. However, the legal paper can symbolize eventually this is going to come to a solution. The solution will be found here. The giraffe can symbolize that having a higher perspective. Someone, I feel like in your part, you're gonna start to have a higher perspective. Okay, you're going to actually see the things in a higher way, which will be your advantage, which will be working for you. And also, you know, it is actually going to resolve the situation, probably lift up this negative feeling off of you. I see the tears of joy coming right away. Like I said, maybe this solution to this problem will actually going to make you feel like excited right away. Okay, that a solution to this problem is going to affect your life in a positive way right away. I have here another thing. Is there's a pathway opening here outside. I see letter H here. This can be in the first name or the last name of someone, and two people sitting across from each other here, maybe negotiating. The path can be about moving somewhere. Maybe you have somebody in your life that you need to discuss that plan with that person. And I see here maybe there's a building, kind of looks like a person's face as well. Also looks like a building, or maybe something on a pedestal here. This can be something that you're trying to buy, maybe purchase or accomplish, something that you see in a highest regard. I am actually going to, like, I feel like you are actually going to take over this situation. You're discussing with somebody in your life. This can be like an expensive investment or a material thing that you're planning to get. I feel like this is actually a trophy. Can be a self-gifting also, but you have a discussion about this. Okay, you're discussing with someone. This someone can be someone in your family. Again, maybe you have like a partnership with this one. However, they're living in another state, or maybe this trophy thing can be some home, a new home that you want to buy in another state, another city, and you're discussing it with someone that you are actually making financial decisions together. This doesn't have to be a life partner. This can be, like I said, even like maybe you have some investments on somewhere, can be your like financial advisor or someone if you have such a person, such a thing, or it can be like a business partner maybe that depends on your decisions, that their life depends on your decisions, that you're maybe sitting down and discussing with this person what to do about this project next. Okay, what happens is after you come to a decision, those things are going to be moving really fast. Many opportunities also coming forward. There's a legal agreement that you're going to be signing, which can be like, I keep interpreting this as like a new home or like a place, a property. This property can be also a long-term investment in your business. Okay, maybe you're running a company that needs certain devices that you need to purchase that is going to be useful for the long term, and maybe purchasing this big things is going to require another person's signature, and you are getting that approval from this person. Okay, and I also see there's a legal contract right there, and then the pathway is opening. There's going to be a decision moment because this is splitting into half. I see a letter V, which symbolizes victory, and there's 2 more pathways are opening after that. These are positive things, but I see a person right there not being super happy. Okay, and I feel like there are 2 like of those pointy feels like tentacles, not like tentacles, but like antennas on top of the head of this person, which the giraffes has. So this can be the giraffe in your life, okay, who does the foreseeing, maybe forecasting the future, what you will be doing and how it's going to be affecting you. This person can be the one that is looking into those kind of things, and they're showing up here, and they are looking a little grumpy. I feel like it's not because they're against what you want to do, because it's their nature that they approach every single thing in a critical way, which is probably their job. Sometimes, you know, some people has to be that way, and in some companies, in some instances, some people's jobs are like criticizing the thing. Okay, I think there was like a movie that Brad Pitt was playing. Now that just popped into my head. There was a movie, and zombie apocalypse type of a movie. I forgot the name of the movie. And there was actually he goes to Israel in order to find this cure to this illness. And what happens is, they say there's a guy over there says like there are 10 men. If 10 men says the same thing, the 11th man, I think that's what it is. I don't know if I'm making it up. Maybe the 10th man has to say it. As one of the guys, if there's actually people discussing about something and they're all agreeing on one thing, one person has to go against that, whatever that they're agreeing upon. He has to say no, and I don't agree with that, and he has to research and find a reason why not. Okay, and then he comes up with the idea of the sickness can come forward and whatever it is. If you watch the movie, it's a very popular movie. I forgot the name, but it is something like that. So this man can be that no man. Okay, he has to say no. This can be also your job as well, maybe. But what is going to happen is, when you say no, go against the grain and do your research. This is going to be something very fruitful for the long term. Even though this is like a June reading, but I feel like whatever it is that you are actually saying no to, maybe, and saying not agreeing with, and researching and finding another gateway, is going to, I see many opportunities it's bringing into your life, and it's going to be opening many other doors for you unexpectedly. So don't be afraid to go against the grain when everybody's agreeing on one thing, and if you have doubts, and like I said, in the logic was there in the movies. Even if you do agree, but you have like a little bit, like a sliver of doubt, go after that doubt. That guy had to say no and research why no. Okay, so it can be like a very good thing for you in the long run. And I see here the roots are growing from the ground, like whatever that you're planting at this moment, it is actually going to grow and become like form your future. There's a husky there. I see like 2 people are actually like trying to tame this husky over here. Huskies tend to be the animal made for outside. Okay, they are really hard to contain inside, but even though they're loyal creatures, they're very like hyped and kind of loud. So this can be a personality of someone that you're trying to keep inside, or maybe a situation that is actually rising from you, maybe an idea rising from inside of you that you're trying to actually suppress, and that is also going to rise up. And it is good to start expressing that. This can be like a creative moment that you're feeling, or maybe the feeling of adventure coming forward in a control way. Why not go follow that adventurous feeling, because it might actually lead you to your heart's desire sooner and faster than you can imagine. Okay, I see that you're trying to tame this one. This can even be a person maybe you're trying to tame and just keep under control, and it's good for you to release them so they can be who they are fully. Or if you're feeling like you are being held by this characters and maybe an environment or work environment, maybe it's time to just go out there and rediscover or research new things for yourself that is going to make you feel like yourself. Okay, let's get into your saucer now, your plate. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for now on. I see a crescent moon here, half illuminated, half dark. This can be symbolizing maybe a governmental thing that you're going after, a legal accomplishment that you're going after, and you're not seeing how it's going to work out yet. Okay, following maybe the second week of June, it is actually going to present itself. I don't know if I say May along the way, because like, you know, the last 4 weeks I keep saying May, but this is for June, intended for June. Okay, so you can reinterpret that. And yeah, your desire, look, I see here, I flipped it, didn't come out. I flipped it, didn't show up. I flipped it again, didn't show up. I feel like whatever that you desire, I see someone actually reaching, kind of like milking a cow, it seems like. So your desire requires you to put in some work. Okay, when you put the work, you don't have to push it so far much. Like, you don't have to be like slaving yourself to get this thing happening, because it is actually going to come full circle when you put that minimal effort into it. The owl is showing here. Intuition is going to be very important. Whatever that is actually coming to you as intuitive guidance is going to be extremely important here. And when you follow that with this minimal effort, the V is also victory. You're going to manifest your heart's desire, this thing, this victory that you want to create in your life. I also see here 1, 2, 3 people. One of them is actually sliding down with this like platform towards them. This can be someone actually like extra help showing up. The people coming together here, maybe forming a team. I even see here a sorcerer maybe like helping you out. A sorcerer can be also seen as someone who is good with prayer, and also maybe like they have higher connection with this higher powers. That their support is going to be also shown here, whatever that you're after. So having a partnership, a friendship, or bringing people together to cultivate the energy, spread the word, is very important, whatever that you want to manifest. Let's see what your cards are telling us this time. Let's cut the deck. Okay. King of Wands. King of Wands is a charismatic and inspiring person. This person can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And this can also be your energy, maybe some things that you are actually like innovations that you're trying to make in your life. And 7 of Pentacles came forth. This indicates the investment and reassessment, and you having patience about these things that you want to manifest. Seems like here either you have taken some action towards whatever that you want to manifest, or you will be taking this action. And when you do, the benefit of that will be actually like it is going to give you an open field so you can plant the seeds of the future. Okay, you can invest in your future. The investment can be financial, investment can be mental, spiritual. And afterwards, the universe is actually telling you with the 4 of Swords here, meditation and going into you know, silent meditation in order to pull your thoughts together, and resting, connecting with the nature is going to be crucial here. So surrender, basically here, surrendering is very important if you want to finalize, get this thing to a final position. And what's the number 21? This is a world card, accomplishment, celebration, and also completion coming forward. You're going to be closing a cycle and opening up a new one. With the Ace of Cups, actually, this is about relationships and intuition. So this can, even though it seems like financial thing that you're creating here, is something for your financial future, which is going to be paying so well at the end, this also can be something, the energy that you're putting out there is actually going to end up bringing you emotional satisfaction, emotionally fulfilling new beginnings. This can be new relationships, new connections it's going to be forming. Maybe financial security, which will come into your life, is going to close a cycle of like this dysfunctional relationships and opening up a good, loving, supportive relationships. This can be love, romantic love, or overall love surrounding you at work, at home, with friends and family, and all that good stuff in your life. Okay, Cups energy is actually emotions, and I feel like this is actually, let me tell you, we have number 21, we have the Ace and the 2. And it will bring balance into your life as well. Two of Pentacles usually indicates if you're like overworking yourself, not balancing things out. But in this one, we have a lot of butterflies here. And this actually symbolizes creating a balance in your life, prioritizing the things in a good order, and being a little bit more playful, okay? And also enjoying whatever the universe is bringing you. And let me tell you, I don't really have any negative thing here. Everything looking extremely positive. Four of Swords and Two of Cups aligning with each other can be Two of Pentacles telling you also that you are actually, if you have been working super hard lately, it is good to take a rest and listen to your body, listen to your intuitive guidance, and you know, maybe even take that small vacations that you want. Small vacations doesn't have to be actually like packing up and going somewhere. It's just laying down in the park and watching the birds can also help you with that. Okay, that's the small vacation. We have here the Moon card, intuitive guidance. Again, we have the Nine of Swords. Moon is actually like in the darkness, there's only a little path is illuminating your way with the moonlight, a little path you can see. Intuitively, you're being guided. If you're feeling like this Nine of Swords can be like a nightmarish stuff happening in your life. If you're feeling like the path is not clear, you don't know what to do, let me tell you, the path will be made clear. We have here the Temperance energy, and do not fall into the nightmare. Follow your highest guidance initially. The second thing with the Temperance is with the moderation. Do not overdo things. Do not overshare things. Know that everything is always working out. With the Ace of Swords, there's definitely a new beginning coming forward, a new idea, a new offer of maybe a job, an intellectual challenge that is going to be for your highest good, and even maybe an upgrade. Okay, so if you're feeling like the path is not clear, you don't know which way to go, it will be made clear for you, because actually Ace of Swords also indicates clarity, but Nine of Swords indicates self-fulfilling prophecy and having nightmares about things. So if you're feeling in your mind, if there's like thoughts of things are not working out, keep rising up, it's time to, you know, push those aside. We have Field of Dreams for your oracle cards, and also making a choice. Again, come forth, Golden Palace, and making a choice in the sense of here a positive one, because you can see behind these doors, one of them is actually like a, is it the north node? They have like this northern lights kind of like an energy here. The other one has a beautiful sunny garden type of thing. And white birds actually coming from that, or maybe like dragonflies and butterflies coming out of this door. So either way, even though you have hesitance thinking, oh, this or that, they're both good for you. Okay, you both like, they both maybe have the same similar experiences behind the same doors, like different doors, but because you're taking yourself behind these doors, it's also your choice to choose your experience when you enter inside of those doors. Okay, the maybe like superficial choices is not really actually the main choice. The real choice is actually changing something within yourself. Okay, field of dreams indicates that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always engaging the vast field of pure potential. This means basically law of attraction. Whatever you think about, you bring about. So be mindful what you're thinking. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action and tend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. And we have the Golden Palace. There's always enough. This is actually symbolizing the abundance of the universe. The trees doesn't have hard time to grow all these leaves. Every spring keeps growing. And the grass, all these like little seeds in the soil, they always spring through from the earth. So there is plenty of everything, but you need to have the mindset to see it. Okay, and the Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. And granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, which is beautiful. But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth, okay? So it is positive. Also, it indicates that when you feeling like, when you receive something, sharing that wealth, this can be information. When I say like sharing, do not put it in only like material sense. The information that you have, sharing that with someone is also sharing. Okay, as something maybe you're knowledgeable about something, you can share that one too. That is also sharing. That is also showing the world that you're abundant. Okay, do not limit yourself to one little single thing. Okay, making a choice is telling you here you're required to come to a decision. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from the spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Intentions are very important, okay, while you're making a choice. Having a clear intention and following that clear intention is very important at this time. Okay, let me see what your spirit animal wants you to know. We have a sloth. Digital detox, recalibrates, reset, and recharge. I feel like this is about 4 of Swords here. So if you are always on your phone, maybe it's time to just give it a break a little bit, maybe during the nighttime, I mean like the evening time when you come after work, just putting everything aside, maybe sitting down in the quiet and resting. Swan says graceful transformation, soften your heart and find your flow. Swan also can symbolize here, out of this deck, swans meet for life. So this can be like a lifelong friendship or like a lifelong partnership maybe showing up for you as well. Okay, we have Ace of Cups here. That also indicates a new relationship, a new romantic beginning. We have the King of Wands, can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy might be flowing into your life. Okay, all right, my beautiful, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.